My name's Kieran. I work for the Government Civil Service. The Surtees method broke a 10-year pattern of really bad eating habits. So it's been at least 5 years now. I've remained in a healthier lifestyle and I'm much happier. So it can definitely work for other people if it's worked for me permanently. I tried a few diets before, nothing major, but a lot of it involved willpower, which I just generally didn't have. I just couldn't be strong enough to not eat the sweet things, to not crave things. I had to have them all the time. So if I didn't get the Surtees method in hypnosis, I would have probably been a lot bigger. I was 180 pounds, so I would have just been probably getting a lot larger and even more unhappier when I looked in the mirror. Before the Surtees method, for about 10 years, I'd always had issues with my weight, up, down. In general, I just struggled, and it was getting a bit out of control. So I'd have to eat something sweet after every meal, lunch, dinner. I literally craved it, and I'd spend 80% of my day thinking, what am I going to eat in terms of sugary things, as opposed to food. I would be thinking, what am I going to have after I eat? I found the Surtees method, and I had searched some independent reviews, which all came back really positive, and people were really happy, and they had permanent, long-lasting effects. During hypnosis, I felt really relaxed. It almost feels a little bit like I'm in a really light sleep, but I was completely aware of my surroundings, any noises. I was very aware and alert. Immediately after, I felt really refreshed. Almost like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. The night after I had the Surtees method, I remember I was having my dinner and the thought hadn't really crept into my mind, but I didn't think anything of it. When I'd finished, I remember thinking, I did think about having something sweet, but it wasn't enough to make me have it, and I didn't. And I remember thinking that was the first time in 10 years that I didn't actually crave something sweet after my food, which was the most amazing feeling, to be honest, because I'd lived like that for 10 years, needing to eat something sweet, and that was the first time I hadn't. And that I realised how permanent and how effective it was when we came to Easter. Our house got lots of sweet things in it. There was loads of chocolate eggs and tins of chocolates, and I just didn't touch a single sweet thing. And I remember my sister saying to me, "Oh, like, come on, have some," because all the kids were around and they were all eating Easter eggs, and I just didn't want it. And I remember literally just sitting there watching everyone else eating it, thinking, "Oh, how could you eat that?" It was really weird because I've never experienced that with chocolates or sweets in pretty much my whole life. It's been 6 years since I've had the Surtees method treatment for sweets, chocolate, sugary things, and I can confidently say I've not returned to my old patterns of overindulging in sugary things and overeating. I've really been able to put things in the right portion, to not crave. I just don't crave things anymore. So I think long term it's had a permanent effect on my relationship with food in general. I've met lots of people who, as I say, through different places, like work, friends, family, who I see a reflection of how I used to be with craving sweet things, for example. I have recommended the Surtees method to pretty much everyone I know. I just told them how the experiences I've had and the positive impact it's had, the permanent impact it's had.